Has Jaylen Brown arrived?
Yeah.
What you think, bro? You got one yet?
I think he's more inconsistent last year, but now,
a couple of games.
man, he's shown what he can do. He can. Six, 6'7".
I'm sure if Luka
He expected to be somewhat bad.
If Luka got like under a 9-foot rim, I could think more. Can't get no fun, man.
Come on.
What's going on YouTube? We back here at OTN Sports for episode 4, Game 4 reaction. It's Lee Kid.
Is that beat?
And we're going to do a reaction to what went down tonight. It was crazy. Draymond went 1 for 7 tonight, and they won in spite of him. Explain to me what Golden State had to do, not counting Steph's 43.
Get
it done.
it done. Play better defense and crash the boards. And be more physical, more aggressive. That's the main thing. They need to be more focused. Previous games, they ain't really had no type of energy for the jump. They logical days ago on defense. Look all around, waiting for Steph to do whatever. They just relying on Steph too much to do anything and everything.
That's based on whatever they had to do all that. I still don't think that was like a counterpart.
They stepped up on defense, guys.
I'm thinking like it's just like when you come out there, it's like if Jason and Jay don't have that intensity coming out and they just score that 23, 25, whatever regular, they can't stop them.
But that's why I said the Warriors didn't really allow them to do too much like that because they was more aggressive and they had more bodies down low. Before it would just be they just stick to their man and not cross the lanes and go down there to help out defense.
But sometimes it's blown. That's why I was like, the Warriors still defense to me was not like 100%. Like you can tell a defensive team that can make sure because when the Celtics locking on defense, they lock in. The Warriors out there, they ain't stopping Steph or nothing. But when Clay in the slump, I'm just saying like everybody else, if they really stopping them, you can tell like they really in their bag. Stop trying to stop them. The Warriors look like there's only certain kind of players I give them on defense. Other than that, I just be like Jalen and them was missing like the shots they need to make, like them. Like intensity shots, they get momentum, they missing the threes, like it's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they weren't not like the Warriors playing elite defense, but they played defense. Like they wouldn't play, they played zero defense for the other game. So they just playing a little bit of defense, changes a little bit. That's just the main thing.
And they're making adjustments. Steve Kerr just be over there sad. I'm just feeling just making adjustments.
He did spaz and I take my call. What's that second half?
He spazzed on Wiggins when he tripped by accident. Like, you know, he's about to curse him out. Wiggins actually tripped. I was like, come on, man. That's the only time you got some emotion. Like, bro.
He showed a little bit of emotion today. You know, he do not just be sitting on the bench.
Smell like this.
Like, once he saw that 2-1, he knew he had to start going
off. Red.
Yeah, he know he gonna get hungry.
Man, lit up like Christmas lights.
You know he get hungry at that jump.
Yeah, Mike Brown running down the sidelines. Our assistant coach running down the sidelines.
So that when they lose that game, if they lost game 4, it's a wrap. 3-1, you gotta come back 3 games.
I don't know if it's a wrap, but yeah.
3 games on them?
Tough on themselves. It's the Warriors. Like I'm not. You
Warriors
can't
don't do good with 3-1 leads though. Like anytime they're down 3-1, that's it.
They won the championship like that, John. And they won the
Cavs. That's when LeBron came back. Like the Celtics, like they like a team like that. 3 games, they gonna end up figuring out one of them to win.
That's good. That's
3-1.
That's the main reason why I got the Warriors running because it's a young team. You know, if they would have went up, they probably would have dropped the bag anyway. Because you know, I'm hyped. We got one more game to win this jump. They probably would have did too much trying to win a game and let the Warriors back in it.
You see that with the Warriors, some of the Warriors back. But Jordan Poole playing that because he ain't coming out there cooking like he should right now.
Yeah, he looking nervous out that jump.
Yeah, he looking real nervous. Like he's shocked.
But it goes back just to the Warriors, the offense. Because Draymond holding the offense up, he's just holding the ball up and slowing the game down. The Warriors got a fast-paced offense.
He's not a
Draymond was like when he was getting that 5 or 6, but he was actually moving the offense or actually doing pacing.
He used to get 14. Now
he used to get over 10.
Can't get 10.
And that's just like points. You thinking that's low. Now it seems like he only one score. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like Chuck said, Mr. Triple Single.
Triple Single. Lions were lucky because he used to be called that by Chuck. That's what's crazy about it. Let me start praying like that. You triple single. I can't be calling him triple single.
You know from getting normally in the playoffs, he pull off like good 25, 30-point game.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't even pull off a 15 or 10-point game. They're averaging as many points as he is fouls a game.
Man, he can't hit that jump no more. That's crazy. Draymond.
Otto Porter got the start over Kevon Looney.
Start.
And he went 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Over.
And made 2 free throws.
Give me your feedback on his impact on the game.
His impact is just as Draymond is now. In the garbage.
Yeah, 0 impact, but whatever it did, Looney allowed him not to be as nervous as he normally was. He normally be a little scarier, but I guess just sit on the sideline for the first quarter and chill him out a little bit.
That's the crazy part.
But
It's the
he
reads.
didn't bang.
The rebound
I
was
didn't
different.
say him bang. I just he had a little bit of hustle, but he was playing like he was at 85%, like he's not hurt.
11 rebounds.
Yeah, but he does more than that.
He ain't been doing that this series.
Why he do that off the bench?
Because
See what I'm saying?
he don't got that style of nervous. Like, you coming off the bench, so you not really, you don't got to be locked
You do
in.
better off the bench than when we trusted you to stop.
I mean, he not a starter.
That's the thing. I don't.
But he has rings. It's like, well,
Kevin Looney?
He not a
he
starter.
been on their team the whole time.
No, he wasn't there when they won the first one.
Bro, they drafted him.
The first ring, he was there?
Yes.
There's no way he played.
He been in the league since like 2015.
There you go.
He was there when they won the first ring.
He like Patrick McCall.
And we never knew about it. I mean, he had to be at the bottom of the land. He was a rookie then, too. So it made, and they lost 2016. So
He was the same dude. He just didn't have blocks, and he didn't.
That's what I'm saying. They never said Kevin Looney, though. In the
They
first.
did. He just had no gear.
Y'all remember Kevin Looney's
He
name?
coming for the trash minutes. He's blowing bounds
I
out.
don't even remember this man's name until this jump.
He coming the last like 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the game.
Can you imagine building up your way to starter and you still ain't cooking?
He tried.
That's crazy. He been in 2015. You saw them cook with all them
I'm
players.
saying he didn't elevate your game.
Yeah, I thought he was just got there literally on 2018 or something, 2019. This man's been there since they won the jam.
He been there for a break.
This man was on the team when they won their first ring. And
He only show
somehow,
up when the pressure not on him.
That's not
You're
coming
not
off
pressure.
the bench. You got that pressure being the starter.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to be Lou Williams and you have 3 rings.
What?
He has 3
Yeah.
championships.
them 3 champs don't mean nothing to somebody that's a bench.
Yeah, but you watching man on the court.
That's what I'm. Yeah, you should be able to have some
Do
type of.
something.
Yeah, like you should soak up
He
some type
had
of
one
game.
game, 25 and 10.
And now you talk, that don't mean nothing.
Hey, watching
Look
But
at
in the playoffs,
Look at Al Horford. He got that 26 and it blown his head up, and now they down 2-2.
I thought that was a fluke game, yo.
Yeah, everybody knew that. I'm just saying.
it's the
People
fact
was
that he did it against Giannis.
people was saying MVP.
He
And
had 30 on Giannis. Everybody.
Chill out, okay? He had one game.
One game.
Giannis was like, you know what? Let me come back. If they had Chris, they'd have been out of that jam because they really was fighting with the Bucks or the Warriors right now.
Yeah, they come across everybody that's missing the second option.
That's the thing about the finals now. People missing their players in those finals, like or the conference finals.
Miami was missing a hero. You know, he ain't that vicious, but he's still an option. You know, Milwaukee missing that one. Chris. And then Brooklyn just slumped it up for real. For real. The man was just like, man, whatever. He ain't trying to play out for real.
I can't talk about Brooklyn. Steve is just we worse than Doc. Combined with
Somebody
somebody,
your first year, you get sweat.
he gets swept.
That's
With
your
KD
introduction to
and Kyrie.
coaching. Getting sweat.
That's the thing. Like good players, they cannot coach. They can't own a team. It never will work out. It never works out. That's why most good players be like, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have that and not try to be no coaching.
He in that first ballot where they regular season all stars. Like
Yeah, he's not no playoff.
He James
Steve
Harden.
Nash.
You just watered down James Harden.
Like Steve would like at least try to cook. James come out there and it looked like
James, when the playoff starts,
he leaves the building.
His diet and nutrition just doesn't matter anymore. It's every year.
I think it's a mental thing. It's diet, whatever.
It's not mental because he get in the press conference. I want to win. I'm a build here, and then he leave.
Everybody can say that, but you get on the court and not show up.
But it's been too.
Yeah,
That's why
mental.
I gave him that like the first couple, like especially when he got to the Rockets. I gave him that like the first year. But after a while, I was like, James, like you've been here too many times, man. You need to
12 years.
Wake up.
Since the finals with KD and Russ.
Yeah, you already cooking during the season, and it's like you playing the same teams. I'm gonna end up.
The one year they could have went to the finals is the year Chris Paul died before Game 7.
That's the thing happens when they come
all
conference and
hamstrings.
finals. Yeah, they missing their players. It's a wrap, and that
This
costs them.
Game 7.
And then he ain't show up for Brooklyn last year.
Yeah, he wild out. So that's
He
different.
definitely didn't. And it was him and KD versus Giannis and Chris.
That's what happens when they. I'll tell you, he
Kyrie
count what happens.
trying to cook as much as he can.
That's when Kyrie was done for.
He was only coming in there playing
He got
20
hurt
games.
against Giannis. Yeah, I mean, against
Yeah,
LeBron.
that we had the weird foul. What was it? Somebody, I think
He
somebody.
fell down. He came down on Giannis's foot.
Yeah,
Giannis's foot was just.
No,
weird.
Giannis put
That's why
that's what
like,
Giannis did. Giannis
That's what they
realized
said.
put
It
his
was.
foot
They
down.
kept saying it was a dirty joint.
I don't think he did. He realized put his foot underneath him when he came down. I was like, that's the series right there. When I saw him do that, Jim.
Bro, this man foot like he wearing like a size 20. It was
Yeah,
like you can't even
you
dodge
can't
this
miss
man's
that
foot.
joke, okay?
That's why they make all these freaking new rules now. Like some of you could tell blatant, some of them be like, all right, you know he ain't trying to do that to him.
Yeah, some of them be like, yeah, they try to be smooth, but just
Yeah.
trying to be slick and trying to feel like they want to try to land that. Wiggins had 16 rebounds.
I was just about to say that Williams had 17 on 7 for 17 shooters, but he had a double with 16 rebounds. Do you think that his physicality helped make up for his inefficiency, or it was just he had to do it because Draymond can't grab a ball?
He got it because Draymond.
I think Draymond he just got to take a break.
Most of the time you see Wiggins and them down paint though. Draymond mostly ain't really down paint, crashing the
shot
door like
wasn't
shit.
tall either. It's just he forget about the mid range altogether. And
Who
he
that?
just Wiggins. Like he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
shoot the mid. He
He'll
literally
shoot it
like,
sometimes, but he don't really abuse it like he
I
should.
don't know, balance get a little J whatever, and they fall in love
like,
with
he's
it.
6'8", 6'7". The mid is unblockable.
Yeah, most of them, it take them harder it take them harder to get to a mid than they do their three. They get that three and they think, all right, middies, I could just shoot them all day. Like you gotta practice that too.
And everybody get a little three, they think they step out there.
Yeah,
You not
that's
step-
in the Warriors. They think they can do that jump.
Yeah, as soon as Bama to the Warriors, they want jack threes. I'm like, nah, that's not your game, man. If you a slasher, came in on slasher, just be the slasher, and you shoot your wide open three. But yeah,
He try to create the three contest jump like you're not stepping, bro. Just wait.
you don't got a quick release like that. Man, release is lethal. But yeah, it wasn't the double was a big difference. Him playing both sides and being in the paint more because he
I
wouldn't
think
show.
he's the most consistent defender because Draymond fell off.
Yeah, it's literally him and Clay. Like Steph
Clay
can
hustle.
Clay was getting a couple
I told you the strip
like the
steal.
balls, yeah, strip jumps. Yeah, him and
Get him savage jump. Slick jump.
yeah. Him and Steph got quick hands all the time. They do be spiking the ball.
Marcus, especially they did on Marcus. He coming into that slow spin. He ain't doing that jump like that.
Yeah, Marcus, he's bald, but he's awkward in the mud. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
offense.
like a running back.
Defensive players, they offense is like, robotic. They don't really be trying to go crazy. There ain't no finesse, ain't no smooth. It's like a technical with that.
Yeah, they be stiff and just physical to the mud. They be
Marcus,
throwing
it's the
shoulders
same move. He go to the right, spin, lay the joint up. You like, bro, you can't do the same move, especially not to end up stripping that jam.
the whole team, though, all of them drive right for whatever reason. Golden State don't want to just make them drive left. It's to challenge them a little more. And whatever they need to go back over the film, like, yeah, we're not really pushing them to the left as much as we need to.
That's what Steve Kerr got. Wake up. When you said that they got abused Robert Williams, the man hurt. I'm like, this is a finals. It's nobody's fault that you hurt. Like, they gonna abuse you. They got to. They're about to play soft with you, and you hurt.
That happened in the fourth quarter. He can't
Every
even
time he
limping.
get a block,
He
he
was
not hurt.
bad too.
Limping in the fourth quarter.
And they still keep him out there. They trying to work the band. I'm like, if Steve know, he should go and abuse that instead of just trying to don't really do nothing, don't body him. But you got Looney down there. They ain't really like the body type centers. They need like a finesse layup to score.
He ain't no type of score. He ain't no finesse player or physical player. He ain't got no type of offensive moves. He non-existent offense.
That's why they just need to develop. They gotta talk to them legends or something. Go to somebody that can go in the post. They need Hakeem need to start having that little training camp he used to have with them members. Tim went to that jump.
Oh yeah.
David Robinson, all the members in that jump. But look at now, all these centers, they don't want to do that no more. So they come out this jump 2015. I didn't know he was there. I'm trying to tell you, I thought he just got there in 2018.
Got on the bench the whole
You
time.
seen 3 rings come across your face, and none of them somebody say you earned that.
You watching greatness in front of you.
Watching
You don't be like, I'm trying to be like them, man. I'm trying to place them and be the next one
He
up.
had so many big men passing. I'm thinking he just got there. This man was on the court.
And he's right there with Bogut.
Bogut, I told you, it was JaVale.
And JaVale.
That's when they had Fluke, David Lee. David Lee that man was
David.
Fluke.
I forgot about David. They had David
He
Lee.
literally was a European Sean Lippert.
He was the weirdest 21 points and 7.
Yeah, Matt Barnes was like a trash PJ Tucker. This man got there and we didn't win. I said, Kobe brought you there after?
Yeah.
Come on, Kobe. Get him there 20 to him.
I'm starting to like doubt everything Matt Barnes say.
Because he says he's battling with players that are
He was
good.
putting up 30 with Kobe. I said Kobe was putting up 40. and you was not stopping them.
That's
And
I'm trying to tell you, everybody say that, bro.
Everybody
said,
thought they was
"Oh, man."
Kobe stopping.
He said that every time.
you wasn't even on the team that was in the playoffs.
That was on the Magic and started the game.
The Magic?
Yeah, nah.
Back in like the early 2000s, oh my, they was trash.
They cooked them.
Steven Jackson, they wanted to just. I'm like, you gotta tell your boy, man. Come on, man.
Cool, chill out.
Steven, you know, come on.
That man never won a defense player of the year.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, you can't say.
nothing.
Nada.
Like all rookie seconds.
I don't even think he make an All-Star. I don't think he made an All-Star.
None of that. You ain't even get no 6-man.
This
None
man,
of
Matt
them
Bonds.
He was Matt Bonds was like
I don't know what player he can compare to because none of them. If he compared to somebody, we won't remember.
I can't compare that man nobody. That man, all the man be elite in the mind, but don't be
In the
showing
mind.
the greatest
And
run.
he like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, all elite talk, but want to beat on the
He
court.
said when I had battles with Kobe,
He
I
was like
said,
Anthony Mason.
Oh, no. You find Anthony Mason.
A lunch pill,
this man
perimeter
said
defender.
Anthony Mason.
God rest his soul.
That's what I'm saying. This
Lockdown.
man is deceased.
That man,
He was a lockdown.
In the grave, he turned over and like Matt Bonds.
Anthony Mason.
Come on, man.
A broke man, Bruce Bones.
This man called him a broke Bruce Bowen. Lord have mercy. No, he was like a trash Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott was Matt Bonds' father.
John Elliott got multiple rings, yeah.
That's why I said he his father.
I don't know where to rank Matt Bonds at, bro.
Al Horford had two
That's
went
why
2 for
Sean
6.
Barry made it. All right, let me shut up. That man, Sean, you know what? I like this. This is a nice bus right here. Let me get in there. Tim said, we getting in there? I'm driving this gym.
You can go ahead and drive, Tim. I'm ready to sit in the back of the bus.
Especially Avery Johnson. You on there with David Robinson and
David
Tim?
Negro, hold up.
The Admiral.
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson? Michael Jackson's father? How he get in here?
Where's Horford's stats at?
2 for 6 with 8 points.
Overhead.
He's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do.
He's the Ryan Fitzpatrick of the NBA, I'm trying to tell you. He's a veteran and
Boy, young Horford has a Hall of Fame argument. Fitzpatrick does not.
I don't know if you're saying this because of mutiny.
Only way Ryan is getting in the Hall of Fame is from playing for the most teams.
Who?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick ain't getting in there. That's not my
You seen that
Don't
battle?
put words in my mouth.
No, I can't disrespect Horford like that. That man got 5, 6 All-Star.
He do the All-Star. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Fitzpatrick got nothing. I'll say Al Horford like Kirk Cousins. He gets stats, but nothing gets done after. Cause Kirk got like 2-3 Pro Bowls, and I don't want him in there. I hate Kirk. I do with a passion.
He started cheating his way to the Pro Bowl. Like, he had regular season numbers, but the numbers was against non-playoff teams. Like the numbers are actually non-playoff teams.
But still, with that, you got some
But as soon as you play somebody
yards with no touchdowns.
He literally gonna be Matthew Stafford until he leaves. Before
Matt was coming down, that probably was the best season Matt ever had in his life.
He's had better years than.
No, but I'm just saying, but with Cooper, it just looked so perfect. It didn't look like it was a mistake made the entire season.
Oh, because he had.
All they needed in Detroit was a defense.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Only had Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah, he was straight up. He was on crack. So every play,
he was just a dirty player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dirty player. I'm like, you can't beat no dirty player.
I'm trying to say he's not Hall of Fame. I'm like, he's Hall of Fame.
He like that. He just crazy.
He's second
Yeah,
ballot.
he's crazy.
I give him second ballot.
Yeah, but back to the finals, y'all do. But Horford, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. Show up for that one game and not show up the rest of the games.
I always said all hope was straight. Even when he
They
had
gonna
all
get that sound bite. Like they're gonna act like he did something.
Yeah, they gonna put him in there mic'd up.
Oh yeah, they gonna try.
They had Derek White on mic'd
But
up.
this ain't too big. They put everybody on.
Yeah, I said Derek White.
Chris Young, game
Yeah,
two.
that's wild.
I said, hell no.
I didn't think Marcus or Jason or Jalen was on there yet. I said, can we get somebody else?
They try to drag on as a 40 cash.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can you get the main players first, then try to venture off? They like, nah, we gonna get everybody that we know ain't gonna cook without these players.
6 man, we trying to push it for a 6 man when it's finals MVP. We trying to find another Iggy out this jump.
Literally.
And they want Derek White to win that jump. 18 points a game, 10 free throws.
They exciting that man. They get that man every foul.
Open field. He
This
out there
man's
in the
not
desert.
Jordan out this joint, man.
He in the
Yeah,
corner with a
man,
wing.
leaving him open.
Yeah, like if you somewhat of a good shooter, you ain't gonna miss that. That's the problem. If he can make that like that, where's everybody else coming into play? Otto coming in here, throwing up stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? You supposed to score.
I done told him.
I
I
know.
was just the same time for Looney just to get his head together.
That's literally Looney got to come. That's what I'm saying. He got to come on the bench.
Out today. That's all.
Yeah, you let him get his head together.
Yeah,
Sitting on
Robert
the bench.
all beat up. If we don't know Robert at 100%, we don't know what Looney gonna do.
I'm saying.
He can't bite him and he hurt.
He got a bum knee.
Yeah, I'll be wild on him.
That's the guy now. I'm gonna test his knee out.
Yeah, man, he about to go
Draymond
crazy.
ain't trying to test that man
That's
knee
what I'm
out.
saying. It's mad because
Draymond had 3 steals, 8 assists. How important was that in Golden State?
I think Draymond's career, he will not touch a Hall of
We
Fame.
talk about this
Oh,
game 4,
Right.
bro.
This game proves that Draymond's Hall of Fame caliber is not there. If he gets to the Hall of Fame, I can put a baby in there for playing T-ball. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, okay.
Draymond,
He showed up, bro.
Draymond only got them steals.
Locked up Grant Williams, Al Horford.
You know
Rob
Grant
Williams.
getting locked. Grant scored the 10 points last game because they was straight up out rebounding, man. Or he had a freaking weird
Why
project.
he's not ready for the moment.
He's not
Draymond showed him.
Yeah, everybody knew that. though.
Non-factors. Those are non-factor plays.
Yeah,
Right
Grant
there.
Robert Williams,
Grant Williams.
Non-factor.
You a Grant
Draymond
Williams.
tweaked Robert knee, so it's like he was like,
But they want to abuse him like they
that man
should.
knee.
Yeah.
That man Draymond been at the top of the key every time.
I'm saying he
Robert
probably
still look at Robert Williams' stats.
He's smart.
Robert had 12, 4, and 2, and 1 steal with 7 points. So if he,
That's 2 guard numbers.
I'm saying that's a big man though. He's not even 100% for real. So if he 100%, he might get a double or something every game.
Yeah, they need to get him out. I'm saying they need to keep driving.
Yeah, keep driving on him, make him jump.
As soon as fourth quarter, you ain't nothing about Rob Williams in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, like when we gonna give him a break? But this man is on the opposite team, and you're not gonna abuse a hurt player.
Man, touchdown.
They putting him out there, and you won't abuse him.
I'm running at that knee every time, any chance I get.
He's limping up the court, and the coach keeping him in the game.
I'm trying to dunk on him, make him elevate.
That's all you gotta do. Andrew not rising. Gary hurt, so he can't rise no more.
Now, the Wiggins need to be more aggressive dunking.
That's what I'm saying. And Andrew don't want to dunk.
I don't know about that. He was
dunking last
He
series.
won't shoot. He had non-slashing now for whatever reason.
All last series, he had a contact at least every game.
You got 30+ vertical out this joint, and you shooting threes all the time.
And Clay, I'm like, Clay, you need to go and try to bust a dunk because you had a dunk, you come back.
I want Clay to test his Achilles.
I didn't detach that because Clay jump shot looking a little seesaw. That jump was going up and down.
That's the bread and butter. I
Clay
don't know
had
about
18 on 7 for 17 shooting. Which I
With
think
threes, or was that just the field?
that was his 17 shots for 18 points.
And his threes was 4 from 10. I mean, the threes ain't really crazy. I mean, that really ain't bad, but it's like I think he need more.
He barely doing enough.
That's what I'm saying. Clay is playing like he's like a 6-man. I'm like, Clay, you are Clay.
The whole team is playing like 6
Doing a
man.
video.
Whole team playing like 6 men out these joints. It don't make no sense.
That's the thing. If they step up like they need to, this is a wrap.
That's it.
The players want to come out here and lollygag and expect Steph or Clay or this person to pick up. They can't do that without other players.
You can't even name another player to be like, oh, they can step up. Other than Wiggins,
Wiggins, Clay, and Steph are probably only like real like the solid they got
Poole
right now.
had 14.
But Poole coming, all season he getting 25 plus. So this 14, it's no
Come
impact.
on, bro. He averaged 18.
No, but he was you already saw it towards the end of the season. He had a 30+ game. He was scoring at like 2-3 times.
A lot of teams was resting people though.
That still though, I mean, look, but you in the finals now. You expect them to at least get 20.
And none
He
of
not
his
getting
points
that.
was at pivotal moments.
The second half, he was 50-50.
He ain't making no. He was cool.
No,
Like,
You can tell the way Jordan's balling that he don't even like he feel comfortable playing in the game during the finals.
he ain't got no memorable moments so far. You can't even be like, oh, he made
Come
that.
on.
That
Yeah.
half-court jump.
Oh, he did. I lied.
Everybody say he was in triple team. That thing.
They won that. Who was that? That was that game too.
Yeah, they won that.
All right, yeah. So I give him that. That's slightly memorable. I forgot about
This
it.
man is slightly memorable. Come on, man.
There's more Steph than anything.
Big 43.
But yeah, Steph the MVP, win or lose MVP. And he's been the only one that's been consistent and competing on both sides the whole series. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about everybody else except for Steph. You can't say nothing about Steph.
They need help. You don't got no help. It's like you got to go out there and try to kill yourself. Come out there and win the game.
Clay used to go back to at least 85% of what he used to be. They blow out Boston every game.
He was cooking. He came to the finals. Now he acting like he don't even y'all shoot no more like that.
Oh, what he did, like he just needed, like I guess he do need to try dunks to get some free throws because he ain't had no free throws. No free throws tonight.
Yeah, he don't want to drive. I'm like, Clay, you came out there off the injury and dunked on 2 people, so you can go a little layup. And then 18, he used to have that in the first quarter.
Easy.
I'm like, yeah, that shouldn't be no ending stats for no Klay Thompson.
Clay.
I'll still go back to Draymond because he's a facilitator. You know
Draymond needs to wake up.
Clay don't normally dribble this much. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really got dribble that much.
Yeah, Clay literally be, a couple dribbles, a shot, a couple dribbles, layup, done.
Yep.
Now he got to dribble off the court, give it to Steph, or do all this because nobody wanted to really, have the ball in their hand.
The man is standing around. Like every time Steph drive down lane, he can't really drop it off nobody. Nobody's there to drop it off to. Like, Looney out there and Draymond still sends the top of the key. That's the thing. No one ain't making no threes. Like, get down low, cuz, and try to get the putbacks.
Yep. Draymond and what's his name? Looney down there, they can't shoot. So that's worst possible because the Celtics are literally going to just stand there and be like, you going to have to drive or shoot this 3 because they ain't shooting. I don't got to guard them for real. They on the corner.
Has missed every 3.
Yeah, he ain't make no 3s the whole series. But he's talking to Chuck on the jump. I need to make the shots I need to make. He said, why don't you shoot?
Jackson, you know that. Why you not making it?
Like, you can say that all you want, but this series it matters. You know what I'm saying? All that math don't you need this is another ring.
Leadership don't matter. If you don't show up, this is your legacy.
You can't talk about the past if you in the present times. That makes no sense.
Everybody in America know what you need to do, man.
He just he's doing it too. He's talking that trash and thinking this is gonna be a sweet ride.
Adonis asked him, he said we needed that.
You I said retire and become an assistant coach. Your job means nothing. I mean, he looked distraught. Like he was just he walking through that hole in his head.
Like he just lost $10 million.
Yeah, he came out that joint fresh. Like he just went in there and took it off the hanger.
Sweatpants rolled out.
He went to the
You trying to look like
you 42 with your tucked in sweat. When you start doing that?
Trying to look sweet on the sideline.
You remember when they had Adidas jumpsuit up there? Reebok.
He stole the B-more drip that jump.
Oh, yeah.
Well, with Game 5 being back at Chase Bank Arena, who was y'all money on and why?
I still got the Warriors. I don't care if even if they went down 3-1, I probably still said the Warriors. Because Steph just coming out there crazy, so they got to feed off the energy. But Steph will come out there and cook. Everybody else has got to step up. That's all it is. If nobody else steps up with Steph, he's going to be out there dolo. If they do, he got somewhere to work. He got somewhere to be, and then it's going to be 40 something, and then they win the game. Instead of 40, they lose it by himself.
Yeah, and then he still got. Talking earlier, he said his ankle still jiving myself, so
they
stiffening up. If they got too many days in between that, so the players' ankles be stiffening up. So hopefully you keep that joint loose until Monday. But I still got the Warriors. I'm still gonna stick with the Warriors the whole time. It's just somebody just steps up and just scores more than the 17, 18 points. Somebody else will get like 25 points. This is no problem for the Warriors, right? And they just intensify their defense even more and play more defense. They can definitely play better. They still ain't playing their best game yet.
That's what, they ain't not 100%.
This is a come from behind way
too. The 2 games they won, you can tell they're not at 100%. The whole team is not 100%. It's like 75, 65% Warriors right now. Nobody's playing.
Barely that. So I was looking at this like this ain't their best game. Like we still ain't seen their best game yet.
That's what I don't know. If they come out 100, the Warriors can come out and cook them by 50.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to blow them out.
23 on 23 shots. Again, Jason Tatum, like he loves scoring 23 points with 23 shots. He keep doing it somehow.
Like that jump,
I told y'all the best series was his Buck series.
21.
His best series was his Buck series. That was the best series Jason had because he really was taking over the game and made them come back instead of just sitting there hitting the 3 and hoping the team do something so he get a layup or something. He really
had nobody to guard him.
That's something, but still he was just shooting crazy. This time, he got everybody got him. He looking like he don't even know how to shoot sometimes.
Yeah, and he still got that bump shoulder too all the time.
Yeah, everybody injured out there, so they trying to just throw up some. Or that's why he trying to get so many contacts. He want to get fouled.
That shoulder. Clutch the jump.
That's what I'm saying. Keep testing that.
What is clutch?
Draymond ain't trying to hide, even trying to be aggressive. He trying to just straight up go for it. I'm like, can you go do a play?
That's the free throw, man.
Go ahead and do that, Joe.
He tried to say he hooked him. I said, bro, you literally grabbed his neck and tried to rake his neck.
No, he went around. That's when it was like the end of the game. That's when they had
he break Khalid the jump.
Yeah, he went around him for the free throw, but you could tell the ball over here. Draymond was trying to grab him, trying to go around him. That was like you just.
You thought nobody was looking at him. I said, yeah, he's back on
all these cameras, all you got.
Yeah, he made it, and he made it obvious that he was just doing something retarded.
Jason Tatum was, come on, yeah.
You couldn't even, the way he moved, he couldn't even get the rebound. Like, even if the ball fell over there, he couldn't get the
Go ahead, bro.
And everybody said, what is he doing, bro?
Jason barely moved, so I was like, what was the effect?
Draymond was playing. I said, come on.
What Draymond mind that, man?
I mean, what it is, man, look, he saw about that job.
They went against LeBron, KD.
I'm saying,
and you can't go against Jason and Jalen.
They get LeBron, that man out that joint 260.
Robert Williams is an
he better than Arbor,
Robert Williams and Al Horford are literally out there just moving him around. Like,
That's what
backing him down, throwing it up in slow motion, put back.
Draymond on the court so many times. It's crazy.
Draymond has turned into Josh Norman, in Washington. That's literally when he just fell off a cliff right there.
And that's a perfect comparison.
And they still talking.
That's a perfect
comparison.
I mean, that is
Josh Norman and Draymond. Where's Josh Norman?
He's on the front. Yeah. They was talking about because he got like a pick and they was wild like he got
turned into Charles Tillman.
Yeah. Charles Tillman left, went to the Panthers. I don't know what happened.
Josh Norman caught his first pick and like he caught one pick.
That was like the middle of the late season. And they drafted. No, it was late in the season and they still drafted.
He catch a pick in Washington.
No, I don't know.
Niggas was like,
yeah, I forgot what it was.
Big contract.
And it wasn't even like a jump. He didn't jump it enough. It was a toss up.
That was on the straight money heist. Yeah, man, came out to round the whole team. He robbed the whole team, money heist.
That's all he did.
Derrick Henry stiff-armed him into the water jet.
And that's what he did.
His body was like
body bounce. If your body bounces off the turf, you know how hard you got stepped on. You know that's a concussion.
He paralyzed out there.
Put him in the horizontal view.
That's crazy. Smooth. Horizontal with the field.
I don't understand players. I'm like, your mind should be way better.
He put him in the 3D printer.
Yeah, figuring out how to play. You an NFL player. Your mind is crazy. You know not to go up high with Derrick Henry.
What business do I have
smooth
forcing Derrick Henry out of bounds when he's already?
His legs are right there. I'm not trying to. How can I overpower a 260?
Can you see what happened to Earl? He turned that man into a lead block.
He made him a lead block.
Turned him.
He was running with him. Which one I got?
He running with him for 5
seconds. Waterboard. I'm like, come on, Earl. You ain't gonna turn me around, maybe. I would just drop. You want to trip on me? I'm playing, bro.
He ran the
drop like a month. Bow.
He's running fast.
He sped up with him like he's behind you.
Turn around, fool.
I said, take a dive, man.
Draymond out that job getting abused by everybody out there.
He couldn't guard nobody. Shannon Sharp kept saying he couldn't guard a pop car with a Uzi. He said that about Draymond. He said about Steph. He said about Poole. I said you couldn't.
Steph be fighting, bro.
That's the last thing.
You can't talk about Steph.
Two-way play.
Yeah, they can't talk about Steph now.
You know the one that wants to go.
Yeah, everybody else, they free game right now. Clay, Andrew. 50-50 with them. But everybody else, you can go on them hard.
I'm talking about
Steph, come on, man.
Crazy. To close out, so we all said Golden State, we think they're going to win the series. If they win, it's obvious Steph is the Finals MVP, but who would be our close second? If they don't give it to him. Because Andrew.
Yeah. That's if Clay is violent. Because Clay not really is. This is not 100% Clay though. Like
Clay,
top Clay, because you're looking at pass play. You're not looking at
rebounds, John.
That's one game.
Man, he been making threes other games. He been getting like 20 points. He been like 20.
Andrew was cooking, bro.
Between 20 and 15.
And throughout the playoffs, he stepped up. He like a Jalen. Jalen really started stepping up during the playoffs, during the season.
Andrew Wiggins wins the Finals MVP.
Look what happened with Iggy. What's with you with this Hall of Fame?
Man,
We get this out like Easter baskets.
I'm gonna hand that John out.
And I can't give. If you ever running that, they probably get paid.
Yeah, that's like Salvation Army.
He might.
Hall of Fame.
He might.
My man said
He will have an argument. First time All Star. Diminish the bust argument and the Finals MVP over Steph.
He not gonna get that. They do that, John. They got an agenda against Steph. And then when that John, man,
you know, Steph,
Raptors got an agenda against them. They was working for Boston.
Oh yeah,
because they want them to have some time. They want them to be
Mavericks ain't
with
gonna
the
get the shot
Lakers.
off yet.
The Celtics is the second with the Lakers, so they always want them to be right there with them. Whoever beats each other out, that's where they're gonna be. I need them to win next. If they make it, they're gonna be all this. That's all they be every time. Look at the Lakers when they was out there. You ain't hear nothing. All they talked about was them beating them out.
that's it. It's like Vegas got the rest in their pocket or something.
For real, they paying them good piece of change.
Man, that fight you trying to get 80, they get all them tic-tac fouls.
That's the thing I hate too. It's not even like 50-50 calls. All these calls are just straight up charges and just ticky-tack jumps.
Hey,
It's like, what's happening there?
Derek White out this joint getting calls that Steph should be getting.
Yeah, Steph ain't getting nothing.
Steph ain't getting nothing. That on Clay got no free throws.
Yeah,
That's
he was
crazy.
not driving like that.
And Steph only got 9 free throws.
That's the
Attempts.
thing, yeah, they didn't even. Steph really got most of the jumps, and he had to freaking fight. That was when he drove. Imagine if he's shooting the ball, they barely calling that.
Yeah, started jumping against what's it called? Tatum. Shot the ball, ran smooth into his back, get no call. Clay was hot. Like he's about to glass the ref.
Yeah, Steph. Thought about that. Steph might be getting a 3-point foul call. You don't get that, and he make it too.
I'm saying.
That make you more mad. I made a 3, I fell down, and I don't get no call over it.
Knowing that man got glass ankles too. His foot already messed up. Ankle already messed up.
Alright, y'all. Well, we appreciate you for tuning in for episode 4 of OT and Sports Game 4 Reaction. Tune in Sunday. We're going to be doing the Game 5 reaction